Veronica Pullen and I'm the Social Marketing Queen. I help coaches, trainers and consultants and business experts to build a six-figure business promoted online, doing what you love and working with the people that you want to work with. Write your own rules. In the first video, we spoke about the importance of networking in the groups where collectively your ideal client is hanging out, rather than trying to network in groups that perhaps are way away from what you do, and you're trying to find pockets of people within that group who will want what you offer. When you change your focus and hang out online in groups that are full of your ideal client, you'll be attracting more and more of them. In the previous video, we spoke about the importance of list building, about why it's important to bring your network into your email database and what you can do to start building that list of engaged followers, rather than trying to build a huge gigantic list that doesn't convert. So I want to say thank you for completing the survey, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to do that, because the third struggle that came out of that survey was that you are struggling within, that you actually struggle with charging what you're worth. And I know that struggle. I mean, have you ever been to a conference or talked to a mentor who says, hey, all you need to do is put your prices up. Just put your prices up, that's it, you're sorted. If only it was that bloody easy, eh? Because it really isn't that easy. Well, it is easy, because if you double your prices, you will make more money. Of course you will. But in order to double your prices, first of all, you've got to convince the client that you are worth that higher price, a higher investment. But you've got to convince yourself that you are worth that higher investment. Because if you don't believe it, how are you ever going to convince anybody else? So that's that's normally where we get stuck. And believe me, I've been there. Actually, it's bigger than that. I'm going to tell you a little secret. The secret is that everybody that you know, whether you think that they are up there or down here in terms of success, is all struggling. We are all fighting that inner fear. Because while we might be comfortable where we're at now, when it comes to up-leveling and taking the next level up, every single person feels that inner fear. So you are not alone with that. But what can you do to overcome it? So let me tell you about a trick that I learned about that changed my entire business. Now, I don't know where I was where I heard of it, because I've attended a few training events and been on webinars and all sorts of mentoring programs. But it's called the signature system. And the signature system is basically the process that you take your clients through, so when they come to you in pain, the pain that they're experiencing that makes them pick up the phone to you, whether it is that they need more money or they need more sales from social media or they need to sell a house, whatever that pain is, they come to you and you take them through a process that gives them the result. Yeah? Now that process that you take them through is unique to you, because it's your process, because they come to you for you to make your difference. It's not the same difference that the person sitting next to you is making. Now a signature system is where you bring that together into a program that you can teach whether you are there or not. So, for example, somebody might come to you in pain, you allow them to purchase, to invest in learning your signature system without you being there. You're not there. It's all automated, all on autopilot. Now, they can work through the process and start to have that difference that they want, have that solution that they want, but you're still not there. So having done that, having made that smaller investment and got a result, if they then they feel that they need your time, your one-to-one time, they will expect to pay more than they did for buying it online. So let's just say, for example, you're currently charging £40 an hour for your services. Maybe you're not, maybe you're charging 20 or 100, but take the number that you're currently charging for per hour for your one-to-one services. Even if you don't charge by the hour, but you calculate by the hour, just think of the number. Now that number, you could sell your program for. Maybe it's a month, maybe it's that amount a month. But let's just say you're charging £40 an hour and you sell your program for £40. So now, when I want to come and work with you one-to-one, I'm not going to expect to pay £40 because I paid £40 to get access online without your involvement. So I'm going to expect to pay at least double that. Now you, because in the process of bringing this signature system together, you start to realise the value that you do deliver to your clients, which up here makes it easier for you to charge more for your one-to-one time. But even if that's not enough, let's say that that isn't enough, you still don't get it, you're still not happy to charge a higher amount. While you're doing the work internally to get comfortable with charging more, you're still making money selling your signature system. So your income is still, you are still getting an income, even though you're charging not what you're worth for your one-to-one time. I'm going to let you into a secret. I promised you won't tell anyone this, but I hit the six-figure bracket before I was charging what I was worth. So while my mentors were telling me, no, you need to be charging more for your time, I reached the six-figure income bracket in my business. And the reason why that happened is because I had multiple information products that I was selling where a lot of my income was coming from. So even though I wasn't charging high rates for my one-to-one time, the income was still coming from the information products. So it is still possible for you to build a six-figure business even if you're not quite internally ready to charge huge hourly rates or day rates, or charge a lot for your one-to-one time. It's still possible. Recently, I did a VIP day with one of my clients, Dawn. Now, Dawn runs a chocolate business, and she was working really hard in person, doing all the in-person time, but she had a business that she wanted to sell, a business idea that she wanted to sell, but was struggling to get people to come in to learn more about this opportunity. So what we did on the VIP day was to map out an entire funnel that included her being able to attract leads from people that she wanted to work with, make an income at the lead capture stage, create an offer, a compelling offer that you could, a whole funnel that she could take her ideal clients through to the end where she made a significant income. Now we did that entire mapping in a day, but what's happened since then is that the confidence that she's got in what she does has quadrupled. It is now far easier for her to talk to people about what she does because she's got the clarity from actually drawing out the system. Is your system clear enough for you to have full confidence in what you are offering to your client? Is it clear enough for your ideal client to want to invest with you? Can they invest with you at multiple price points and not just free or loads of money? Do you have loads of different ways in to your products and services that you can offer to attract people at whatever phase of their life that they're at right now? Now, in a couple of days' time, I'm going to be opening up an opportunity for 15 people to work with me over the next 6 months to build this six-figure business model that you will be able to scale right up to 6 figures and 7 figures and beyond. We will design the entire strategy for you. You will create information products. You will have a lead magnet that people want. You will have a tripwire that brings in a passive income. You will have products at different price points, and you will have a high-value one-to-one offer that you can make. Your bigger list of engaged ideal clients. Now watch out for your inbox for the next couple of days. I'll be sending you an email when I open applications for these 15 people to come and work with me over the next 6 months. It will be application only, and I'll be interviewing everyone who applies to make sure that we're a good fit and that you've got the right mindset to make this happen, that you're committed to your success, And I tell you, it's so exciting because we've already got a couple of members. And when we bring you all together, it's going to be the biggest, most powerful group you have ever found. And I am not the person who just says, put your prices up and leaves you to get on with it. So watch out for in your inbox in the next couple of days. Keep leaving me your comments below, and I'll see you in a couple of days' time. Bye for now.